Okay, good afternoon everyone. I am Renata Sinalangang. I am a fourth year student from the L4A and currently I am trying to finish my post-study 1 and post-study 2 and I have an experience from locally here at Subic Elementary School and then my internationally at Vietnam Laboratory School from the grade 3, grade 4 and grade 5. And then maybe later on I can give my experience about my class observation and of course my demonstration teaching between the differences of Philippines strategies and then Vietnamese strategies.
So first question, ma'am. What can you say about the recent reforms that are happening in basic education now?
So for me, recent reforms in basic education focus on enhancing the quality of learning experiences, often incorporating student-centered approaches, technology integration, and skill development aligned with contemporary needs. So, as like what I have said lately, so for the first question, as a practice student teacher, in my observation for both FS2 and FS1, the teacher or my resource teacher, they are more focused on using the technology because technology helps the students or the learners to be more interesting in their lesson because I think most of you already know why technology is very helpful to the learners because uh, there's a lot of different tactics or strategies or what do we call this techniques and it helps also for our performance skills to be more level up and when it comes to technology since we are here in the 21st century so as a student or as a practice teacher we must need to know on how to become a literary practice teaching because we will be the one who will teach the learners soon if I will become a teacher so all I need to do is to more be focused on teaching the technology because more on the student or the learners they like to study when it comes to performance skills because when you say performance skills it will help them to retain their knowledge because they do something unlike in the written test or when it comes to traditional assessment they can already they will be already vanished mo at sila yun unlike sa alternative assessment when we say performance skills ma-retain din na sa mga kuan sa student kay tungod they are the one who perform they are the one who sila ba mismo nang ginagawa na lihok and then if you will if I am the teacher I will teach them on how to make that performance skills because you need also to help them to relate that in a real world situation because most of them they really love to perform the skills they want through real world experience.
Sige.
So the second question, how do these reforms impact you as a student?
So, as a student, these reforms impact me by shaping a more dynamic and relevant educational environment. New teaching methodologies and assessment strategies encourage active engagement and critical thinking. So, like what I have said, using the technology or the alternative assessment, it can hold the attention of or the interest of each learners in school because through using of the technology, it will help us to create a collaboration group activity and then it also helps for the students or the learners to have a lot of engageable things because they love to have what do you call this? They need to share one another about their ideas and also if you, for example, if you are my student, we need to ask you
Collaboration.
yeah for collaboration so since we are in the 21st century the teacher will I think you must already know that the teacher is more important on facilitating the students so in the 21st century the student or this approach is more on focused on student centered approach so they are more in performances And it also helps us for improve our performance skills, critical and problem solving skills.
Third question, ma'am. As a future teacher, what are the steps that you are going to take to ensure that you will contribute much to the development of your students?
Thank you. So my answer is I aim to contribute significantly to my students' development through multifaceted approach. Staying informed about evolving educational practices, I will create inclusive and engaging classrooms, utilizing technology effectively, building strong relationship with students, fostering a love of lifelong learning, and promoting critical thinking skill will be integral aspects of my teaching philosophy. So, for instance, incorporating project-based learning activities and providing constructive feedback on assessment will be practical implementation of these principles. Overall, my commitment to adaptability, continuous learning, and student-centered teaching will ensure a meaningful contribution to holistic development of my future students. Not only for the students, but also for my personal and professional growth, so that I can be more literate when it comes to technology. I will attend a lot of trainings, seminars, so that it will help also for my professional and both personal growth to share my knowledge and talents to my future learners, because since I am a future educator, it means that as a future educator, you must be more knowledgeable about all the things around you, since you will be the one, or you are the role model not only for the school but also in the whole environment. You need to mold or help the students to be more knowledgeable not only inside the school but also the new adaptation when it comes to technology. Okay, that's all.